What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Attingham Park. We are back finally. Took a little bit of a break from this map to catch up a little bit with the Stone Valley series. So we are back, and if you remember last time, we had planted our, seeded our wheat and barley. Well, the barley is ready to harvest now, so we're going to go ahead and start off the episode getting this done. So let's yeah, I know folding is not allowed. There we go. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Are we gonna, let's see. Yes, the straw swath is on, so we'll get some bales out of this. 'Tis good. How's everybody doing out there? Hopefully you're doing wonderful. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Past couple of days have been extremely busy for me. But I'm glad to be catching a little bit of a break right now. Outside of recording videos, but, you know. I'll have this taken care of pretty quickly. Then I have to edit and upload the videos, so the work never ends, fellas, folks, ladies, gents. I don't know why I just said all that. Anyways. Alright. Yeah, kinda messed that up a little bit, but that'll be okay. So it'll be okay. So I was thinking about the plans that I have for this farm and this series for the very near future, as far as how we're going to be expanding the farm. And I was looking at the property and stuff that we have right now at the moment. I would like to start expanding out along the roads, the roadway coming in, and kind of make it like a. I have this image in my head of how I want it to look, but it's kind of hard to explain it. So, yes, and I did have somebody reach out to me about putting logos on the buildings. I need to actually get on that. So, yeah. But yes, I have an image of how I want the farm to look. It's just a little bit hard to explain, so we will just have to I lost my train of thought. Oh my goodness, wow, what is going on? I have been out of it today. Yes, so we'll just have to kind of see how things expand as we go, and I'll just explain kind of what I was thinking. I don't know how much money we're going to be getting off of this harvest. These are very small fields. The barley is what we're going to be feeding the chickens with, and we will be selling the wheat. So that's why I went ahead and just did the barley on the small field. That way we have more product to sell once we get that harvested. I think that has to grow for one more month before it is ready to harvest. The wheat, that is. Let's see, we should be able to get all of this in the harvester without having to empty out. This should do us almost. Looks like we're gonna have to do another small little pass down here at the end. Not sure exactly what I have planned for this episode, to be honest. I just kind of decided I was going to do another Stone Valley episode, then I just decided to jump on this one because I've been kind of itching to get back in here and do some more expansion to the farm. Also, I have something else planned for one of the videos coming out this weekend. So this should be the video that's coming out on Saturday, I believe. Kind of making it difficult on myself making those curves like that when it comes to picking all this up, but it'll be okay. We'll be able to handle it, no problem. There we go. This should be our final pass right here. Alright, there we go. That is the last little bit. We'll go ahead and turn that off. Go ahead and get our pipe extended out here. We'll just back up to the, or we'll pull up alongside the trailer. I got it parked right over there. Oop, a little bit too far in. There we go. That'll do, that'll do. Got quite a bit off of that. Could be better if we were to, you know, get rid of the weeds and all that stuff, which we may end up doing. Because I don't think actually... No, I do not have precision farming in here, so we just have to do the normal procedure as far as prepping and seeding and all that stuff. So we'll probably get into that this episode, or not this episode, but next round of seeding. So we got to get the straw up off of the field and get that baled up and everything moved over to the cow barn. And I think what I'm gonna do is just drive this on over to the wheat field. That way it's already there and ready to roll. Alright, there we go. We'll get this folded up. I did disable the manual attach and manual discharge and all that stuff. Just to make it just a little bit easier. I may enable it later on. It's just one of those things that, for the most part, I do enjoy having those things turned on. Just for some added realism. But sometimes I do like to just get in here and get some work done. So I went ahead and just disabled those for now. And we'll possibly enable those later on in the series. Same with Stone Valley. I disabled them in Stone Valley as well, so... But yeah, let me get this over to the wheat field, get it parked, and then I'll come back and grab that John Deere with the barley and take that over to the chickens, get them fed up. If I can get some barley in there, because I think there's still wheat in there. And I think if I remember correctly, it won't let me add a second source of food. So we'll have to see where that's at. But it does look like, actually no, that's not our field. I was gonna say it looks like our wheat field is already ready to harvest, so we could get into that, but it is not that field. Looks like we have rain coming in the forecast. Anyways. I'm Jibber Jabber, and I completely forgot that I said I'm going to do this off camera, so let me go ahead and get this done real quick, and I'll bring you back in just a minute. Alright, we are now in August, and I went ahead and topped off the chickens with the barley and dumped the rest of it in a spot that I'm going to have to clean up and move around. But we are here ready to harvest the wheat, and I'm going to get in here. I did destroy a little bit of the crop when I was trying to get the combine in. So I think what I'll do is actually just park. Let's see. Let's just park this guy right over here, out of the way for now. That should be fine, and we'll get rolling on the harvest. Get that started up, get it unfolded, and there we go. Should get quite a bit of yield off of this one. We do still have weeds and everything, so we're going to have to get into taking care of fertilizing properly, herbicide, and lime, and all that stuff, which if I remember correctly, we did lime and do one application of fertilizer. But we missed the window for the second, which, I mean, we didn't really miss the window. It got to the point to where if I was to put fertilizer down for the second application, I would have destroyed crop, and I don't want to do that, even though I probably would have taken less of a hit on the yield. But yeah, it'll be all right. We'll there we go, just letting that finish dropping so we're not sending this stuff all over the place. But yeah, we'll take care of the proper procedures in the next round. But we need to get this harvested and sold and get the straw all baled up. And then we'll worry about prepping the fields, because I think next month we can actually start seeding again. So unless we decide to go with like canola instead of barley, which we're using the barley for the chickens, so we kind of need some barley, but unless we go with canola instead of wheat. The reason I went with the wheat is because I wanted to also be able to get the straw. Now, you don't get that with canola, but you do get more money for canola. So maybe we'll do canola on this field and barley on the other. We will eventually have to do barley on this field for the chickens. That way we can start kind of stocking up on our food for them. There we go. Kind of rounded that off perfectly. And it's dropping random bits here and there. I don't know why it does that. Anyways, we'll go back the other direction. Probably just do this headland right here and then start doing some up and downs. Up downs. Not sure exactly how long this video will end up being. Hopefully I can stretch it out to about 30 minutes or so. I don't know if I'm going to get into the straw this episode or just save it for the next, and then also do the plowing and field prep and seeding and all that stuff in one episode. I don't know what else I want to do in this episode, so maybe we will do the straw. I don't know yet. You know how I am. I just get in here and I just wing it. Alright, there we go. We're definitely going to get quite a bit of straw, which will be good for the cows. I did top off the cows' food and straw, so we do have quite a bit of manure building up. We're going to have to get a manure spreader that we can load into. So we'll see how much money we get off of this, and maybe get the manure spreader. That way we could put some manure down instead of fertilizer. Get a little bit of a higher yield, I believe. Plus, it'll be free, you know. We don't have to buy any more fertilizer. Alright, we'll just end that line right there. Oh god, trees. I can't see. You know, this harvester is it's pretty good, but I definitely want to get into something a little bit newer, a little bit bigger, a little bit faster. I'll let that finish dropping there. We would get some nice straight lines. Make it a little bit easier. Oh god, we're gonna get a random little bit of straw. Nope. Okay. Alright, cool. Cool story. Oh, now it does it when I'm not over the line. That, oh, fantastic. Thank you, game, for doing that. Try to make it a little bit easier on us as far as picking up the straw, keep them in straight lines. Alright, let me work away at this for a little bit and bring you back whenever I figure out what I want to do next. Alright, we got that field finished up, and it looks like we're not going to have enough room in this trailer to haul off all of this, so we'll go ahead and sell it. That scared me for a second for some reason. I thought the game crashed. Nope, it was only saving. So let's see. Wheat. Alright, we are looking at the country stores for $29.25. So we'll go ahead and tag that and make our way on over. Let's actually take a look at the map so we know where that's at, because this map is a little strange. Okay, so it's just straight down this road into town off to the right there. So let's make our way on down there. We'll go ahead and throw the cover on there, even though the wheat is coming through the cover. Absolutely love this map. It is a gorgeous map. I cannot wait for Court Farms to come out from Oxygen David. I am super excited for that. I know it's probably still a little ways away, or a lot of ways away, but it just, the pictures that I'm seeing of it on his Facebook group is just, yeah, it's getting me very, very exciting. I do still love Calmlands, or not Calmlands, I'm sorry, Calm's Den. Calmlands is a good map too. It's just a wide open, kind of like a No Man's Land, Western Wilds kind of map. We did switch our multiplayer server over to Avon Valley, which is kind of like an open, start from scratch kind of map. So I'll probably play on that a little bit tonight, just to wind down from the day and the past few days. I gotta get this video edited and uploaded though, and then I do have work in the morning, so luckily I only gotta go in for a couple hours. But 4 o'clock comes early. That's when I get up. I am up at 4 a.m. every morning. Sometimes I do sleep in if I don't really have anything pressing planned. Okay, let's see. That's not it. That's somebody's house. I think this is it right here. I can't see because of the trees. It's a happy tree. Oh, yes. It is this. Tis this one. Let's go ahead and lock that axle. It does struggle with it locked like that whenever you turn really sharp. But that's okay. We got it worked out. I do believe I am set up to tip off to the right side, yeah. Alright. Off-license, groceries, confectionery, chilled food, newspapers. Huh. Never noticed that sign there. Very interesting. And there's a Milk Max container there as well. Alright, that's not too bad. We got 4,151 pound, because I have not switched this back over to pound. But we'll go ahead and free up that axle so we can turn a little bit. Oh, sweet Caroline. We're good. We're alright. You saw nothing. Anyways, I'm going to get back up there to the harvester, grab the rest of the... Actually, what I'm going to do is stop at the road back to the farm and go up and grab the harvester and bring it down to the road to the farm. That way, I don't have to drive this all the way back up there and all that stuff. It'll just be ready to take over to the farm once we're done with this. So let me take care of all that real quick and bring you guys back here in just a few minutes. Alright, so slight change of plans. I'm going to go ahead and windrow this up so it's a little bit easier to manage. There we go. We'll be able to get these two rows together and those other rows together. Just consolidate it down into the least amount of rows possible. So we may end up doing the baling and stuff next episode. Yeah, it looks like we got the little bit that goes out on its lonesome there. There we go. That'll do. That'll do, that'll do. Looks like we'll have a little bit just kind of off by itself. Let's see. This row off to the right looks like it'll be pretty easy to handle because it's quite straight until you get to the end, but you know, we'll just go off and do these two rows right here together and leave that one as it is. Hopefully we can reach all of this, and we missed a little bit, but that's okay. Go ahead and get that folded up. I think I'm gonna have to take my button panel apart and clean it out because some of these buttons are not working properly, not responding as well as they used to. Of course, I have had this thing for quite a while. And I am still working on my simulator cockpit for, you know, any games that have to do with driving, flying, racing, all that stuff. Just have not had the chance to really put any time into it, so eventually I'll get to it and get it done. I got all the plans all drawn out and I have the base all done. This shouldn't take too long to finish up this field up here. May be able to do the two outside rows, the two outside rings, the headland passes together. You wait your turn, you stupid blue car. Be gone. Alright, we'll get this unfolded. Get it fired up and get going here. We missed a little bit there. No big deal. I'm not going to concern myself too much with it. Could always upgrade our windrower to the next size up from this, but this one actually is doing fairly well for us. For these size fields. For now. we get to the bigger fields, obviously, yes, we're going to need the bigger windrower. Also going to need a bigger, faster tractor. But, all in good time. All in good time. Oh, I'm not too thrilled about how that just turned out, but I think we will... Oh, my goodness, I'm all over the place. I think we will live with it. That'll be okay. This just makes things a little bit easier with the baler. That is all. So, let me finish this up real quick and bring you guys back here in just a second. Alright, we just finished up with the windrowing on this field, and everything has been consolidated down to half of the rows, and that'll make baling just a little bit easier, but let's get this stuff back to the farm. I also need to get a repair shop and a pressure washer, because if I do that right there, you can see that the maintenance level on this tractor is not exactly in the best condition right now. So we have $5,500. I think I did install a cheap workshop area. But I'm not sure exactly where I want to put that just yet. Maybe I could put it in the barn there behind the house, but the problem with that would be getting bigger equipment back there because of the way I have the hedges and pathways and everything set up. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with that barn back there. But I will do something nonetheless. Alright, so we got quite a bit done today. We got both fields harvested. We got the wheat sold off. We got the chickens fed. And we have the straw all windrowed up and ready to be baled. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Yes, the maintenance level is indeed not well. So, it looks like we are going to have to get the vehicle shop put in sooner rather than later. But that is going to do it for this episode, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. And feel free to comment down below with any tips, tricks, suggestions, or anything like that. And subscribe to the channel if you have not already. It'd be very much appreciated and help me out a lot. If you enjoy my content, it'll allow me to be able to do more in the future. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload another video. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.